Hi, welcome to part 2 of my weekend finds for the 21st and 22nd of May 2022. So right now I'm going to show you my May 22nd finds. I got to the flea market and there were barely anyone, but there were also very few buyers because the weather was very uncertain. So I decided to get this because eventually I have to try to learn to fix things, and this multimeter will probably come in handy. But I have no idea. Just a simple fact, it turned on and said, "Okay, this is great." And the guy asked for $3 for it. So you can't lose for $3. Well, I was happy. When I got home, I realized it's worth $7. It's a cheapo thing. Didn't know you could get a multimeter for because in the 1980s I did take some one session and maybe a half of a second session of electronics, but I sucked at it. I hate physics, and they used to go for $100, but of course they were better than this one. But anyway, so yeah, $3 probably might be useful. Then some guy had some old stuff. He had these two old magazines from the middle of the 1960s. This one I already have, but I think it's an upgrade. The other one I barely remember. It had bad creases in the middle or whatever. So this is Pierre Lalonde, big star in Quebec in the 60s and a little bit in the 70s as well. And some people know him as the host of the Mad Dash, which was a quiz on TV, CFCF 12, I think. And this one is, like we mentioned it in the other video, Willie Lamotte, our biggest country singer in Quebec. Of course, this is a bad Photoshop job, well, pre-Photoshop, but yeah, the paper is very old. It came up, but it's complete. So my goodness, it's really bad for compositing. It's really funny, but yeah, a lot of photos, man. Anyway, I'm glad I got this for $5 for both. It's fun when the guy tells you the price and it's just the price you were hoping to get, and you don't have to go any further. Then at another table, the lady had some CDs, and haggled a little bit. You'll see why, but I got these CDs. They were $1 each. Anything that had 2 CDs was supposed to be 2 or 3, or like this one. We'll get to that one in a moment. But I got the stack for $14. So every single CD was $1. There's a double in there that cost me $2. It was worth it because see, I got I could tell I was the first one there. Led Zeppelin for $1. No scratches at all. Led Zeppelin 2. Led Zeppelin Houses of the Holly. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal of getting that damn album for cheap on vinyl. Just because I like Jamaica, and I got 2 copies of the 45. If you remember in a past video, I got another copy of that 45. But I still don't have that album on vinyl. I have the CD. This is a thick 2 CD case. This was $2. Led Zeppelin, the soundtrack from the film. The song remains the same. This is a bad purchase. I got screwed by the cover. I didn't even play it. I just checked quickly on YouTube, and it was showing a different cover. This guy's face with a spoof of the British cover of A Hard Day's Night. This, when you don't know who John Pizzarelli is, and it says John Pizzarelli meets the Beatles, and you have this doodle, artsy doodle of a man playing a guitar, what do you think? Well, and it's in a pile of jazz records. That's probably nice instrumental guitar playing of the Beatles. So I decided to take a chance. He sings on it, and it's not jazz at all. maybe Lounge, or was it? I was upset. Well, upset for $1, you know. But it happens. Bill Evans Trio at Shelley's Main Manhole, Hollywood, California. Sorry for butchering the name. No idea how to say that. It's from 1963. Okay. So I love Bill Evans, and this one, Bill Evans at the Montreux Jazz Festival. Can go wrong for $1. This I have on vinyl. Now I have the CD. A Boy Named Charlie Brown, Vince Guaraldi Trio. But I didn't have time to dig the vinyl out, but I'm almost sure the cap is not supposed to be red. It's bothering me. Has an extra track, Flying Me to the Moon. Additional track not on the original LP. This I negotiated because there's 5 CDs in there. But CD2 is completely covered in, you probably know, the camera won't pick up on it, but it's covered in scratches and have time to try and see if it skips or not. Managed to get it down to $3, which is a lot for something you cannot sell back. And this has 3 CDs, but I managed to get it down to 2. I don't remember what kind of argument I came up with to try to get this down to 2. I think it's because these 2 are vocals and this one is instrumental. That's the only one I was interested in. But just noticed that afterwards that there is a track by Blossom Dearie. No idea if I already have that song on one of my compilations. I love Blossom Dearie. I grew up with Schoolhouse Rock in the 70s. So all of these, $14. She had DVDs. I left one behind. I forgot to pick it up. It was with Peter Sellers, Being There. But anyway, I'll probably record it off the air at one point. I have it somewhere, I'm sure. And the same seller had some Pink Panther DVDs I bought recently, and I left behind A Shot in the Dark, not knowing it was part of the same series. Unfortunately, she didn't bring that box, or she sold it, maybe. So those were my finds for this weekend. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Thanks for watching.